When agile teams struggle with quality, it's rarely due to lack of effort or caring. It's usually because their quality practices aren't working for them. Test driven development, or TDD, is often recommended in these cases, yet its complexity can be overwhelming, especially for teams new to continuous quality integration and automation. Today, I'll introduce you to a more accessible alternative that delivers similar benefits: acceptance test driven development, or ATDD. Some focused subset of TDD. ATDD is easier to implement early in the process and directly supports the ninth Agile principle: continuous attention to excellence and good design enhances agility. Unlike TDD, which focuses on code level design, ATDD ensures that teams build solutions that meet clear, customer driven criteria, whether it's software development or in any other domain. It shifts the focus from merely testing for quality to defining success upfront, bridging the gap between business expectations and solution implementation. At the core of ATDD is well crafted acceptance criteria. These aren't just checklists, they're defined what must be true for a product or service to be considered successful. Think of them as guardrails that help teams stay on track. Weak acceptance criteria, like the solution must be user friendly, leave too much open to interpretation. Stronger criteria provide measurable outcomes, such as users can complete the primary workflow in under 30 seconds without prior training. These precise definitions eliminate ambiguity and ensure alignment before implementation begins. A powerful way to apply ATDD is by turning these acceptance criteria into automated tests before implementation starts. Naturally, running these tests at the beginning will result in a dashboard full of failures, and as capabilities are implemented, that dashboard progressively turns green. This approach creates a shared objective definition of done, reducing guesswork and misalignment. Instead of debating whether an implementation meets requirements, teams can run ATD tests and get feedback faster. The process centers around three key roles, often called the three amigos. There's a business representative who defines value from the perspective of the customer, a builder who implements the solution, and a tester who designs validation approaches. By collaborating upfront, these three perspectives surface misunderstandings before they turn into costly rework. Any of the three amigos can define acceptance criteria, and all criteria should be validated by the business to ensure they align with customer needs and expectations. Now, be careful. The three amigos doesn't mean that there are three individual people. These are roles, these are functions, and any number of people from any aspect of the organization can provide input through that perspective. What's important is to have the perspective from those roles, not individual people. Shifting quality to the beginning of the process has profound benefits. Teams that adopt ATDD report fewer defects, stronger alignment across roles, and faster onboarding for new team members. When quality expectations are clear, anyone, inside or outside the team, can easily understand implementation goals. Counterintuitively, quality first thinking accelerates delivery because it prevents last minute fire drills that slow everything down. Another key advantage is the implementation stops once the acceptance criteria are satisfied. This creates a strong incentive for teams to find creative solutions to do less while delivering results faster. Instead of wasting effort on unnecessary refinements or checking things off a pre planned to do list, they focused on meeting the criteria in the most effective way possible, protecting teams from gold plating that rarely gets recognition and often leads to compounding delays that hinder business agility. Getting started with ATDD doesn't require complex tooling. Begin with a single feature, using simple tools, even a shared spreadsheet, and define and track acceptance tests. If you're working in software development, tools like Cucumber or SpecFlow streamline and automate the process. However, tools are secondary. The real value lies in the collaborative process of creating testable criteria before diving into execution. As AI becomes more integrated into workflows, ATTD helps ensure AI generated solutions align with well defined success criteria. AI can generate code rapidly, and without clear acceptance criteria, that code might solve the wrong problem. ATDD keeps AI assisted development aligned with business needs, ensuring that speed doesn't come at the expense of quality. And for non software teams, AI can assist in defining acceptance criteria and measuring implementations against them, expanding ATDD's benefit beyond traditional development environments. This practice directly supports the ninth Agile principle. By continuously refining quality expectations, teams embed excellence and good design into their implementation process rather than treating them as afterthoughts. This prevents the accumulation of long term debt from ignored defects and preserves sustainable agility. To start implementing ATTD, try this. On your next feature implementation, define acceptance criteria before starting any work. Convert each criterion into tests, even manual tests initially, and use them to guide the implementation process. This simple shift builds the foundation for quality first thinking, reinforcing agility through excellence. Are you already using ATDD or a similar practice? How has defining clear acceptance criteria changed your team's quality outcomes? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you'd like to learn more about the power of well defined desired outcomes, click one of these. I'll be happy to tell you all about it.